Welcome to Celebrating Act 2. Celebrating Act 2 is the user manual for the second half of your life.
Welcome, everybody, to Celebrating Act 2. And Art, we are once again with our contributing editor for great philosophy and good advice for baby boomers, the founder of Embrace the Boom, Bill Jordan. Bill, you look good. You look good.
I look better with the mug in front of me.
Why don't we all do the 3-mug salute?
That's
All right.
That's right.
John.
3 mug. Here.
John.
My picture. I got it.
Your picture froze.
Guys can hear me. There you go. It's back.
Okay.
There you go.
So, Bill, you have 20,000 followers on Facebook, and you give them all sorts of advice. Why don't you explain to us the kind of stuff you're doing, particularly in this time of your philosophizing?
Yeah, Bill, explain it to us.
I tell you
Yeah,
what,
you got some explaining to do, Bill.
I got some planet Lucy. I started this back in October, and it was prompted by just some friends of mine and just hearing people who, as they're getting older, kind of complaining about getting older. And what's the option? What's your survivable option to that? There isn't one. So why not make the most of it while we're here? And I know there's aches and pains that come along with getting older, but there's also some good stuff too. And I guess I have adopted a sort of a philosophical viewpoint on things. It is a philosopher's statement. I want to say that it's Seneca who said, for as long as you live life, learn how to live life. And I am still trying to learn how to live life. So, I just try to pass along to people things that, quite honestly, I think we'd all be better off if we had known when I was 16. I know that I would have been better off. It saved me a lot of time and a lot of heartache and a lot of trial and error if I had adopted some of these things. I've got 15 practices that there are direct links to the videos on my website at BillJordan.embracetheboom.com, and also that little, the mug that we show, if you want to get one of those mugs. And it's just a reminder to me to be positive about where I am. One of the things I think about during this quarantining that we're having is people are saying, how are you spending your time? And it's semantics perhaps, but it's like we can spend our time or we can use our time. And I'm seeing a lot on Facebook and other social media about, I saw a joke. Actually, it was a joke. Yeah, I hope it was a joke. Someone said, well, I finished Netflix.
Wait, is that after they got to the end of the internet and turned around?
Yeah, I got to the end of the internet. I've seen it all now. I just think there's so much good stuff out there. There's so much knowledge to be had. I hope, and I'm just a curious guy, and I just want to get smarter and better. Even at 65 years old, I think I can. So I hope we don't take it that way. Or I'm seeing people almost proud of how much weight they're gaining because they're just sitting around and eating. And I get stress eating, and I've done it. But I'm kind of determined during this thing that I'm going to lose weight. And I've started intermittent fasting and just eating better. Of course, again, this ties into Lent. I've been doing the Lent thing too. So I gave up some desserts and stuff like that for Lent. So that's kind of helped me. But as far as in a nutshell, I've got the 15 practices and not by number, but I think 3 key things that I'm taking away from this for dealing with the quarantine is, number 1 is an attitude of gratitude. I saw a thing the other day that, again, it's a mindset. I'm not stuck at home. I'm safe at home. Attitude of gratitude. I've got a great thing here. We've talked about social media. I've got great friends that we can Skype or interact on social media, Facebook or whatever, FaceTime, phone calls, texting. My wife is here with me. We're doing great. She does her thing for the most part of the day. I do my thing. So an attitude of gratitude. Don't give up what you want most for what you want now. And I think there's a tendency, as I said before, whether it be weight gain or just sleeping all day. Now, I know we're all in a different place. I've got friends who've got kids at home and they're doing the homeschooling, and dad and mom are trying to work from home too. And it's kind of crazy, but I hope we can take some time each day for ourselves and do something for ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and I try to do that every day. And the third thing is, and it's the most popular practice I've got given the number of hits on my YouTube channel, and that is calm is contagious. Calm is contagious, and it's also a superpower. It has more superpower than any other emotion, I think, and that is calm. If you can be calm, those around you will be calm. And I think if we stay positive through this, we'll come out on the other side and we'll be okay.
Wow, Bill, great. Like all your 15 practices, great advice and well put. Is there one final suggestion or piece of advice, philosophy for all of us to live by?
Sure. I think, life is this. Life is the roller coaster. There's all those analogies, and metaphors. But I think to remember that this too shall pass. We don't know when it's going to pass. It might be summer. I don't know. But try to stay healthy, stay at home, do the social distancing, wash your hands. That is key. I've talked to 2 different doctors now that have been beating that into my head. Wash your hands, and especially at night, right before you go to bed, whether you've touched anything or not, because we touch our faces all through the night during sleep. But to do all those things that the medical professionals are telling you, but mainly this too shall pass, and I do hope you make the best of every day. I really do, in a positive and not fearful way. I hope that's my hope for you anyway.
Well,
Great advice.
thank you,
Great advice.
Bill. And by the way, Bill
appreciate
is Celebrating Acts 2 Poet Laureate. And if you want to get more of Bill's philosophies, where can they find you in between your Celebrating Act 2 interviews?
Okay, well, I'm on Facebook. If you go to Facebook and type in Bill Jordan, Jordan, and then look for the profile picture that is this mug, that would be me, and I'd love for you to follow along, and hopefully you can gain a little something there. I like to post a lot of funny stuff, but there is some philosophical stuff and things to make you laugh, think, or cry. That's what drives my page. Laugh, think, cry. That's what I try to do there. And then back to the direct links to my YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube and type in Embrace the Boom, subscribe there, or you can just go to my website, Bill Jordan, embracetheboom.com. Direct links to all those 15 practices I've got to lead a better life. And also, if you'd like to pick up one of these handy dandy, sturdy 15-ounce mugs, you can do that there too. And I ship out by the next day at the latest. And it should be a guaranteed 2-day delivery, free shipping with orders of 3 mugs or more, by the way.
So would it be true that unlike COVID testing and the ventilators, there is no shortage of Embrace the Boom mugs, and you can get them all over the country to calm nerves?
Again, I think it's a reminder. I mean, people, back in the old quit smoking days, Larry Hagman, the actor, did a big famous PSA about putting a rubber band around your wrist, and every time you wanted a rubber band, you smoked a cigarette. No, every time you wanted a cigarette, you snap your rubber band. To me, again, this is just a way to start my day, because I start my day certainly every day with coffee, good, strong, black coffee. And this just reminds me, it just anchors me in a good thought to stay positive through my day. That's what I mainly use it for. Certainly there's a million mugs out there, but I design mine with that positive mindset in mind for my fellow baby boomers, and I hope you take advantage of that.
Well,
I need one for my other hand, Bill. I'm going to have to get a second one.
Well, you know what this is? It is ambidextrous, and that's just the way it works. That's the design. So.
Well, but I do have a right-handed one. I actually thank you for sending the right-handed one. And also, the only reason John needs a second cup, the truth be known, sorry, John, is that he actually bathes in one of the cups. They're so big.
Well, you can.
But he likes to drink coffee while he's bathing, and that doesn't work. Anyway, Bill, thank you for joining us this time. Look forward to speaking to you again soon. It's just a fun thing every time we speak to you. So from John Coleman, Bill Jordan, and Art Kirsch, thank you for visiting with us at Celebrating Act 2.
For more on Celebrating Act 2, visit our webpage, Follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and tell your friends. Celebrating Act 2 is the user manual for the second half of your life.